Have you ever stopped to think that your daily habit of eating bananas, something that seems so harmless, could actually be doing more harm than good? That's right. A lot of people over 60 believe they're making a healthy choice by adding this popular fruit to their breakfast, snacks, or even as a dessert. But what almost no one knows is that depending on how, when, and how much you eat, bananas can turn into a hidden health trap. Today, I want to open your eyes to this. I'm going to show you the 9 most common mistakes older adults make when eating bananas, and most importantly, how to keep enjoying the benefits of this fruit without putting your heart, kidneys, or blood pressure at risk. Let's start with one of the most overlooked problems: blood sugar spikes. Many people over 60 have prediabetes or even type 2 diabetes without knowing it. Bananas, being rich in carbohydrates and with a relatively high glycemic index, can cause a rapid rise in blood sugar if eaten in excess or at the wrong times. This means more circulating insulin, more inflammation, and a higher risk of insulin resistance. And here's the thing: the type of banana makes a huge difference. Riper bananas with those little brown spots on the peel have even more available sugar. So be careful. Another big mistake is eating bananas on an empty stomach. When you wake up and your stomach is empty, consuming something rich in sugars and carbs like a banana can create a sharp glucose spike followed by a sudden drop. This roller coaster can leave you feeling weak, dizzy, irritable, and even increase cravings for sweets throughout the day. For older adults, this can also increase the risk of falls and fainting spells, especially if blood pressure is already low in the morning. Always try to combine bananas with a source of protein or healthy fat to slow down sugar absorption. And here's something very few people think about: the potassium overload. Yes, bananas are famous for being rich in potassium, a mineral essential for heart health and muscle function. But for seniors, especially those with kidney issues, too much potassium can be dangerous. When the kidneys don't filter potassium properly, it accumulates in the blood and can cause arrhythmias, muscle weakness, and in more severe cases, even cardiac arrest. If you already have chronic kidney disease or are taking medications that affect potassium levels, double caution is needed. Speaking of medications, mistake number 4 is ignoring drug interactions. Many older adults take medications for blood pressure, heart conditions, or even diuretics that already affect potassium levels in the body. Adding too many bananas on top of that can create an imbalance. Medications like ACE inhibitors or potassium-sparing diuretics already increase potassium in the blood. So if you're on any of these, don't make the mistake of eating multiple bananas a day thinking it's all good for you. Now we get to mistake number 5. And this one is one of the most dangerous and least known: using bananas as a substitute for real meals. That's right. Many seniors, especially those living alone or with little appetite, end up replacing breakfast, lunch, or dinner with a simple banana. The problem? This creates a huge nutritional imbalance. Bananas don't have enough protein, healthy fats, or essential vitamins and minerals to sustain the body throughout the day. Over time, this habit can lead to muscle loss, weakened immunity, anemia, and even cognitive decline. Let's talk about another issue: ignoring the fiber content. While bananas do contain fiber, they're not the most fiber-rich option out there. Seniors often suffer from constipation, and relying solely on bananas to help with digestion can backfire. Depending on the ripeness, bananas can either help or worsen constipation. Green or less ripe bananas are rich in resistant starch, which slows digestion and can worsen the problem. On the other hand, very ripe bananas might help a bit, but they're still not a substitute for real fiber sources like oats, chia, or vegetables. Mistake number 7: eating bananas right before bed. It might seem like a light and quick snack, but for some people, the sugar content combined with certain amino acids in bananas can actually disrupt sleep quality. Bananas increase energy quickly, which is great before physical activity, but at night, it might leave you restless or even cause blood sugar dips while sleeping, leading to nighttime awakenings. If you like having a banana at night, pair it with a bit of peanut butter or yogurt to balance things out. Another thing: portion size matters. A lot of people think It's just a fruit. I can eat as many as I want. But for older adults, eating 2 or 3 bananas a day regularly can easily lead to excessive calorie, sugar, and potassium intake. The ideal portion for most seniors is 1 small to medium banana a day, and always as part of a balanced meal, or snack, not in isolation. Finally, mistake number 9, thinking that all bananas are the same. In reality, different types of bananas have different nutritional profiles. For example, plantains, cooking bananas, are much starchier and less sweet. Some types have more potassium, others more sugar, others more fiber. Knowing the difference helps you choose the best type according to your health condition. Now that you know the 9 most common mistakes, let's dive deeper into why these mistakes happen so often. One big reason is the way bananas have been marketed for decades. We've all heard that they're the perfect snack, that they're full of potassium, that they give you energy. And yes, all of that is true in the right context. But for seniors, the body doesn't process sugars, minerals, or even calories the same way it did at 30 or 40. The metabolism slows down, kidney function may not be the same, and sensitivity to blood sugar fluctuations becomes more intense. This is why understanding your body's current needs is so important when choosing even something as simple as a piece of fruit. Let's also talk about emotional eating patterns that affect older adults. Many seniors turn to bananas as a comfort food. They're easy to chew, sweet, and familiar. They don't require preparation, and for someone living alone, they're convenient. But this emotional connection sometimes leads to overconsumption. It's that feeling of, one more won't hurt, when in reality, it can slowly lead to weight gain, blood sugar imbalances, and nutritional deficiencies because the banana ends up replacing more balanced food choices over time. Another critical point is hydration. Bananas contain water, but not enough to help seniors meet their daily hydration needs. Some older adults mistakenly believe that eating several bananas a day helps with hydration. In truth, bananas don't replace the need for proper water intake. Without enough fluids, digestion slows even more, increasing the risk of constipation. Proper hydration also helps the kidneys manage potassium levels better, reducing the risks we talked about earlier. We also need to discuss hidden sugars in the diet. Many seniors already consume processed foods with added sugars, like cookies, bread, yogurt, and even breakfast cereals. Adding several bananas on top of that can push daily sugar intake way above healthy levels. This doesn't mean you need to fear bananas, but it does mean you need to consider the total sugar coming from all sources throughout your day. For people over 60, the World Health Organization recommends limiting free sugar intake to less than 10% of total daily calories. That's not much. And let's not forget about activity level. Bananas are fantastic for people who are physically active, who exercise, who need quick energy after a workout. But let's be honest, many seniors are more sedentary. Eating high-energy fruits like bananas without burning off that energy can lead to fat accumulation, especially around the abdomen, which is a known risk factor for cardiovascular disease and type 2 diabetes in older adults. Another reason why bananas can backfire is poor meal planning. Many seniors fall into the habit of grazing throughout the day, eating small, unbalanced snacks instead of full meals. A banana here, a piece of bread there, a little coffee, and suddenly, by the end of the day, they've consumed lots of carbs but barely any protein or healthy fats. This pattern can accelerate muscle loss, especially when combined with low physical activity and aging-related hormonal changes. Digestive sensitivity is another factor. Some seniors develop irritable bowel symptoms or slower digestion. Bananas, especially when underripe, can increase bloating and gas in some people. Others may feel discomfort because of the fermentable sugars present in bananas, known as FODMAPs. If you notice bloating or discomfort after eating bananas, it's worth paying attention and maybe adjusting how ripe the banana is before eating, or reducing the quantity. Now let's look at mental health. Believe it or not, the way you eat bananas can even affect your mood. High sugar foods, including bananas, can create a short-term dopamine spike, making you feel good for a little while. But after that, there's often a crash in energy and mood. For seniors already struggling with low energy or mild depression, this can create a cycle of eating more sweets, including fruit, to feel better temporarily, while worsening mood and energy dips in the long run. Another hidden problem? Banana-based desserts and smoothies. Many seniors believe that blending a banana with milk and sugar or turning it into banana bread is still eating fruit. But processed banana recipes usually contain extra sugar, butter, oils, and refined flour. This turns a healthy fruit into a calorie bomb with little nutritional balance. If you enjoy banana recipes, look for healthier versions with less sugar and more fiber. Lastly, for this block, digestive transit time. As people age, bowel movements often slow down. Some seniors eat bananas hoping to get things moving, but if not combined with enough fluids and fiber from other sources, it can actually make things worse. Pair your banana with oats, chia seeds, or flax seeds, and don't forget your daily water intake. This simple habit can make a huge difference in how your body processes the fruit. Let's shift gears and talk about solutions now. First of all, one of the smartest things you can do is to pay attention to timing. The best time for seniors to eat a banana is usually mid-morning or mid-afternoon between meals. This helps avoid blood sugar spikes that happen when you eat it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach or late at night before bed. By placing it between meals, you give your body a steady energy boost without overwhelming your system all at once. Another simple yet powerful tip: always combine your banana with a source of protein or healthy fat. For example, pairing a banana with a spoonful of peanut butter, some Greek yogurt, or a handful of nuts can help slow down the absorption of sugars, preventing glucose spikes and crashes. This small change can make a huge difference in how your body responds to the fruit and how stable your energy and mood stay throughout the day. Also, portion control is key. Just because bananas are natural doesn't mean they're calorie-free or sugar-free. For most older adults, one small to medium banana per day is more than enough. If you feel the need for more, talk to your doctor or a nutritionist. It's better to spread your fruit intake across different types of fruits to get a wider range of nutrients, instead of relying heavily on just one. Choosing the right ripeness is another game changer. If you have blood sugar concerns or digestive issues, opt for bananas that are still a bit green or just turning yellow. These have more resistant starch and less available sugar, making them better for blood sugar control and providing longer-lasting energy. On the other hand, if you struggle with constipation, a riper banana with more brown spots might help a bit more. If you have kidney issues or take medications that affect potassium levels, it's essential to get regular blood tests to monitor your potassium. Your doctor might even recommend limiting bananas or choosing smaller ones. Some people may need to avoid them altogether depending on their health status, but for many, moderation and monitoring are enough to stay safe. Let's not forget variety. Rotate your fruits. Instead of eating bananas every single day, try mixing in apples, berries, papayas, or pears. Each fruit offers different types of fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants. This way, you reduce the risks of overloading on specific nutrients like potassium and keep your gut microbiome happy with a diversity of fibers and natural sugars. For those who enjoy making smoothies, here's a great tip. Balance your banana smoothie with vegetables like spinach or kale, a protein source like Greek yogurt or protein powder, and a healthy fat like chia seeds or flax seeds. This transforms your smoothie from a sugar bomb into a complete, nutrient-dense meal that's way kinder to your blood sugar and energy levels. And if you're someone who loves banana bread or other banana-based baked goods, no problem. Just look for recipes that use whole grain flours, minimal added sugars, and healthier fat sources like olive oil or yogurt. Add nuts or seeds for extra fiber and protein. That way, you're enjoying your favorite treats but in a way that supports your health goals, not works against them. Another useful strategy is to really tune into your body's signals. After eating a banana, pay attention to how you feel in the next hour or two. Are you more energized, or do you crash quickly? Do you feel bloated or uncomfortable? These clues can help you adjust portion sizes, timing, and even the type of banana you choose next time. Lastly, for this block, don't be afraid to ask for help. If you're unsure about how bananas or any other foods fit into your health routine, talk to a doctor, a registered dietitian, or a nutritionist. A simple conversation can help you make safer and smarter food choices, tailored to your specific health needs and conditions. Another important thing to consider is your level of physical activity. The truth is, bananas are a great source of quick energy, but if you're not moving your body enough, that energy turns into stored fat. For seniors who stay active, whether it's walking, gardening, or light exercises, a banana can be a great pre-activity snack. But if your day involves mostly sitting, watching TV, or staying indoors, it's better to choose lower-calorie, lower-sugar fruits like berries or citrus fruits to avoid unnecessary weight gain. Let's also talk about heart health. While bananas are rich in potassium, which is great for lowering blood pressure, the problem arises when people already take medications that lower blood pressure or retain potassium. Eating too many bananas on top of that can cause potassium overload, known as hyperkalemia, which can slow the heart rate dangerously, or cause irregular heartbeats. This is why personalized dietary advice is so important after age 60. If you struggle with mood swings, anxiety, or low energy, it's worth looking at how bananas fit into your overall carbohydrate intake. Eating too many high-carb foods throughout the day, including bananas without enough protein, healthy fats, and fiber, can send your blood sugar on a roller coaster ride. That can worsen fatigue, irritability, and mental fog, something many seniors already deal with due to aging and other health issues. Another silent danger is dental health. Bananas, especially when eaten frequently and without proper oral hygiene afterward, can leave sticky natural sugars on your teeth. Over time, this can feed harmful bacteria and increase the risk of cavities and gum disease. Seniors already have higher risks of dental problems due to age-related changes in saliva production and gum health. So if you eat bananas, rinse your mouth with water or brush your teeth soon after. Let's not forget cholesterol and triglycerides. People often assume fruits can't affect cholesterol levels, but excessive intake of sugary fruits like bananas can indirectly raise triglyceride levels, especially when combined with a diet already high in refined carbs and low in fiber. Elevated triglycerides increase cardiovascular risk, something seniors should be very mindful of. Moderation really is key here. For those managing weight, portion size matters even more. A large banana can contain over 120 calories and nearly 30 grams of carbs. If you eat 2 or 3 bananas a day thinking it's healthy, you could easily add 300-400 extra calories to your daily total. For seniors with slower metabolisms, this calorie surplus adds up quickly and can lead to unwanted weight gain, making it harder to manage blood pressure, blood sugar, and joint health. Now, let's talk about nutrient balance. Many seniors already have low protein intake, which is crucial for maintaining muscle mass and strength. Bananas don't provide protein, so if you're eating bananas as your main snack, you're missing an opportunity to nourish your muscles properly. Always try to pair your banana with something protein-rich like yogurt, cottage, cheese, or a handful of almonds. Bone health is another area to watch. Bananas don't offer calcium or vitamin D, two nutrients seniors desperately need to prevent osteoporosis and fractures. If your diet is heavy on bananas but light on dairy, leafy greens, or fortified foods, you could be increasing your risk of brittle bones over time. Diversifying your diet helps cover all your nutritional bases. A final hidden danger in this block is food boredom. When you eat the same fruit every day, meal after meal, your taste buds and appetite may start to dull. This often leads to cravings for overly sweet or processed foods, just to break the monotony. Introducing variety into your fruit choices keeps your meals exciting and makes you more likely to stick with healthy eating habits long term. Lastly, for this block, understand that nutrition isn't about good or bad foods. It's about balance, variety, and listening to your body. Bananas are not villains. They're just one piece of a much, bigger puzzle called your health. When you eat them mindfully, with awareness of your unique health needs, they can absolutely be part of a vibrant, nutritious diet even after 60. So, what's the final takeaway from all this? The goal isn't to make you afraid of bananas or to label them as bad. It's to help you make informed decisions. Everything we eat has an impact on our body, especially as we age. What used to work for you at 30 or 40 may not work the same way now. Paying attention to small details like portion size, ripeness, timing, and what you combine with your banana can completely change how your body responds. If bananas have been part of your daily routine for years, don't panic. Start by making small adjustments. Maybe reduce from 2 bananas a day to 1. Maybe start pairing your banana with protein or fiber. Or switch to less ripe bananas if blood sugar is a concern. Tiny changes can lead to big improvements in how you feel, in your energy levels, your digestion, and even your heart health over time. Also, don't forget how powerful it is to listen to your body. Track how you feel after eating a banana. Are you more energized, or do you feel sluggish? Do you notice bloating, sugar crashes, or even changes in blood pressure? These are important clues your body gives you. And if you're unsure about how bananas are affecting you, ask your doctor for a simple blood test to check your potassium and blood sugar levels. Let's also make one thing clear. Enjoying food is part of enjoying life. There's no need to cut out bananas completely unless your doctor advises you to. The secret is balance. A colorful plate with different fruits, vegetables, proteins, and whole grains will always serve you better than sticking to just one food every day. Bananas can still have a place, but they should be part of a varied and balanced diet. If you're someone who loves routines, try creating a weekly fruit rotation. Maybe Monday and Wednesday are banana days, Tuesday and Thursday for apples, Friday for papaya, and the weekend for berries or citrus. This simple habit not only keeps your meals interesting, but also gives your body a wider range of vitamins, minerals, and fibers it needs. And for those of you thinking about your heart, kidneys, or managing blood sugar, now's the perfect time to review your diet as a whole. Bananas are just one piece of the puzzle. Take this opportunity to evaluate your other habits too. Are you drinking enough water? Eating enough? Fiber? Moving your body daily? Sleeping well? All of this counts when it comes to your overall health. Another great tip: involve your family or caregivers in these changes. Share what you've learned today with them. Sometimes the people who shop or cook for us don't realize the small details that can make a big difference for seniors. A quick conversation can help everyone make better choices at the grocery store or when preparing snacks. And if you're tech-savvy, consider using a food diary, app, or even a simple notebook to track how many bananas you're eating per week and how you're feeling. Over time, you'll notice patterns and will be able to make smarter, more personalized decisions for your health. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to what you put on your plate. In closing, I want you to remember this. Your health after 60 depends on the small daily choices you make. Bananas can still be your ally, but only if consumed with awareness and moderation. Don't let a single food, no matter how natural or popular, throw your health off balance. You deserve to feel strong, energized, and well every single day. So, if this video helped open your eyes about something as simple as bananas, imagine how many other small changes you could make to protect your heart, your kidneys, your energy, and your quality of life. Take this knowledge, apply it, and if you found this useful, share it with someone you care about. Together, we can build healthier habits, one small choice at a time.